And in the palm of our hands, we can use our cell phones and book hotels, flights, and rental cars. The Government Affairs Communications Director, Katie Longo, says 75% of people book hotels online, and that number is expected to grow. So, and listen carefully, an increasing number of people are falling victim to online booking scams. KULR8's Tanya Motorzitsky joins us live with more on legislation being introduced to protect consumers.
Greg, here at the Best Western Hotel is where Senator Steve Daines held a roundtable with leaders of Montana lodging and hospitality. Daines says this year Montana had record visitors at Yellowstone and Glacier Parks. He says as tourism and now scams are on the rise, it's important to protect Montanans. Hospitality workers at the roundtable shared instances where customers booked a room with them, but because they booked on a fraudulent website, the hotel never received the reservations. Government Affairs Communications Director Katie Longo says across the country there's 15 million scams every year, resulting in a loss of $1.3 billion. That's billion with a B. Daines is introducing a legislation he says will help reduce booking website scammers.
Part of the legislation says that the website has to have a disclaimer that says it's not directly affiliated with that hotel. Some of these scam artists have the sites looking exactly like a legitimate site, and they find out they're not legitimate. So for these sites, we'll have to put disclaimers on them, and that'll be part of the enforcement mechanism here.
With this legislation, Daines says he's working with a Democrat from Florida as well as a chairman of commerce from South Dakota. He says he's hoping the legislation passes and onto the president's desk. Live in Billings, I'm Tanya Motorzitsky, KULR8 News.
Thanks, Tanya.